what it was, man. Y'all know who it is, and y'all still tuned in with Priceless Knowledge of Self, man. And this ain't shit but one little dose of this cosmic insight. Let's just hope it ain't the lethal injection, huh? Pun intended. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't catch that, you need to catch up on your Black history, man. You know what I'm saying? That's an album by Ice Cube. And, you know, what we gonna have to do though, y'all, is kick back into this Pluto series, man, because this is the final installment. Because after this, we done covered Pluto in every single one of the houses. And we got it on and cracking, y'all. But we're gonna talk powerfully this time, because this right here, this a little something about those people that have Pluto in the 3rd house of their natal chart. And before I even go there, man, I want you to take everything in, man. From the song that I jammed off the rip, which was Pimp C, you know what I'm saying, who is a Pisces moon, but he obviously had Pluto in the 3rd house also, with that powerful message that he had to say that just might have got him killed, but that's just a conspiracy theory, and I'm not one for those. You know what I'm saying? But Ice Cube, powerful speaker, Gemini, Pluto in the 3rd house. Prince, Gemini, nasty, nasty mind, and just a powerful man who had something to say that was extremely deep and visceral, and look where it got him. So, Pluto in the 3rd house. So, before I even get to that, you know what I'm gonna do first for y'all though, man. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about Pluto, and then I'm gonna put the 3rd house into perspective for you. So, without any further ado, man, let's just get it cracking, okay? So, the 3rd house, Pluto. Pluto is kind of like what we call the great revealer. And as I always tell y'all, wherever you see Pluto in your chart, it's gonna always bring a very dark night before the dawn, man. That's because Pluto's all about power, magnetism, depth, death, sex, transformation, rebirth, control, you know, domination, obsession, compulsion, taboo, secrets. You know what I'm saying? It resides in the primordial ooze of your character. Yeah. It brings mind purge and regeneration by releasing buried power from core truths. Pluto, for me, is the planet of creative destruction, because in your birth chart, Pluto shows the areas of your life you personally face the intense power of creation through destruction. Yeah. It's deep, man. And, you know, it's the vessel through little compressed pockets of magic, spirit, and primal energy kind of lie in wait to be activated either by self-provocation or outside traumatic events. And it's kind of because of that Pluto's so feared, and that's what I always tell y'all. But the thing is, wherever Pluto is in your chart, it's going to put you in a showdown between your deepest and darkest fears and those things that you're worried about destroying you, and whatever it is that your heart longs for the most, you know, your obsessions, your compulsions, your desires. Pluto wants to bring about a transformation, but it ain't gonna bring it to you warm. It's gonna serve it to you cold, man. You understand? So it is what it is. And even if your ego tries to hold on to its defenses, man, you know, Pluto is gonna force you to let go and surrender. But it's also gonna help you find your personal power in the process. Yeah, Pluto's about power, and maybe even might find somebody else's power too. Yeah, is that real, y'all? So, what happens? Let me fix my hat, y'all. What happens when you have Pluto in the 3rd house? Or what happens with the 3rd house first? Because I'm getting off track. Hiding the motherfucker jamming on this Pisces moon. I don't give a damn. That's my shit. But anyway, the 3rd house is ruled by Mercury and Gemini. And, you know, it symbolizes our communication and our thinking style. And, you know, it can also represent writing, short trips, our younger siblings, and pretty much our early childhood environment. You know, as well as, you know, whatever powers of analysis and discrimination that we might have as well, you know. And the planets in this house, they indicate how you communicate and how you operate mentally more than anything else. So that's in summation of that. So the people have Pluto in the third house, man, you know, the obvious thing that you're going to see with these people is a real strong tendency to, you know, monopolize conversations, speak more than they fucking listen, and, you know, even use communication and words as dangerous weapons. But on the other side of it, some of them, you know, develop into extremely quiet and intent listeners who know the power of silence. And, you know, not to mention they understand that listening gives them a way better opportunity to gather a lot more facts. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's in a much more broad way than you're ever going to get than dominating conversations at any time. And it also goes without saying that this placement of Pluto manifests through thinking, communication, and powers transferred through exchanges of information. Yeah. You know, and one of the things that set these particular natives apart from the rest, though, is that they never take shit at face value, man. Because it isn't ever just about, you know, what the hell is really going on with them. You know, the how and the why always have to be deciphered too before they determine how powerful whatever the situation, person, object, or place can be. You know what I'm saying? And what they'll try to do is, you know, reach their own deep, visceral version of the truth and then figure out how to best, you know, use it communicatively to gain or keep control of conversations or situations even. You know, words are never fucking more powerful than when employed by a person with third house Pluto, man. And they were born with pure game on the motherfucking brain. So, you know, they can become masters at fucking with people's minds, man. And no cap, bro. You know, these folks' mind works in deep, dark, mysterious ways that could very well make them anything from great shrinks and psychologists and detectives to devious criminal masterminds themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or both, to be honest. And you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter what direction they go in, because that's really kind of irrelevant, because with Pluto here, the way they think, process information, and communicate their thoughts is constantly transforming and going through cycles of death and rebirth. And that's what it is, man. And another thing is, you know, you need to be aware that, you know, even if they happen to come across as distant or disinterested at times, man, you can be sure that they, with their sneaky ass, are fucking always actively listening and registering every little thing in their fucking environment, man. And then, you know, analyzing and figuring out how they're going to play it to their advantage. And there is an underlying nervousness and, you know, anxiety that's behind it, whether they admit it or not. But switching lanes, though, you know, I'm not going to say that, you know, I can't even go without saying that, yeah, Pluto here can give a person an extremely nasty mind, man. And I'm not just talking about sex, you know, and taboo things like that, you know, although that's definitely relevant here, you know, but also about death, deception, secrets, obsessions, you know, and that's of the darkest kind. And, you know, with that, there's always the very real danger of, you know, going down that rabbit hole into an abyss that's all encompassing and definitely not fucking healthy, man. And, you know, that goes from a mental standpoint. Okay, because that's what we're talking about here more than anything else. But once your mental standpoint is affected, everything else is, and that's deteriorating. You know, we always know that everything else is going to be fucked up too, man. But I can say that thankfully, you know, it's through this deep dive through the abyss, you know, that, you know, Pluto brings up a transformation from within the ether. You know what I'm saying? And they do come out the other side, you know. As we all know, man, it takes all that pressure to turn some coal into a diamond, man. And you're looking at one. Anyway, despite how infinitely deep and complex the mind of the third house Pluto person is, man, I could say the equation for growth for them, it's extremely fucking simple. It really is, man. If they'll just change the fucking way they think, then they will change the way they are. And through that transformation process, their fucked up circumstances will change too. So, that's what this placement is really all about. It's simple. It ain't even algebra, man, But to sum it up, they're extremely magnetic, intensely powerful speakers with some of the quickest and most penetrating minds that there ever has. And the thing is, though, until they stop playing with other people's minds and change their own nasty ass way of thinking, they're going to keep getting into nasty ass entanglements, that's going to prevent them from ever maturing healthily. So it is what it is. But just recognize that it really don't fucking matter where Pluto is. And yeah, it's cliche and we say it over and over and over and over again, man. But it can't be said enough that just because you built like that, you don't have to build like that, man. You don't have to feed into the negativity. Okay? What you do with it is what you do with it, though. And I'm going to be right here to support you either way. I love all y'all, man. Thank you for the support, man. For everybody that has my back and rides with me, encourages me, man, that loves me, man. Let me know, because I need that shit. But at the same time, there's nothing I'm more grateful for, okay? And y'all, I just want to say that, if y'all fucking with me, like, share, subscribe, man. If y'all interested in the astrological readings whatsoever, you can either hit me up in the comments below or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. That's in Western, that's in Vedic. I do numerology readings myself too, man. And what I also need y'all to understand is that if you fucking with me on the merch, you can hit me up too, man. But you will never be as fly as me, man. I'm just keeping it real. And y'all see me, because I keep my own motherfucking swag going and it's live. And if you don't like it, fuck you. But look, man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling really emotionally grounded, or maybe the opposite of emotionally grounded, which is okay for me because I'm all water, baby. I know how to get in that canoe, man, and ride with the motion of the ocean. And the boat's huge. Humongous. But I'm gonna stop playing with y'all, man. Look, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, man, if y'all fucking with me, man. Hey, man, I never asked, man, but I'm always gonna remind you that if you interested in donating it to my cause, man, to my channel, and helping me do my thing, hey, I don't expect anything, but you can look in the description below and do your goddamn thug thizzle, man, and it'll be much appreciated, man. I am going to spread my platform. You have to understand that this concludes our Pluto Through the Houses series, man. This is a done bun, and that's cool with it. What else we got? You know what?